Hello, welcome to Lunar Astro. So today's topic is Curse of Capricorn, and we're going to discuss this in detail today. But before that, thank you all for writing all the emails which you have sent me, for all the support which you guys show, and it really meant a lot to me. And I'm sorry if I've not replied to your emails, but trust me, I do read it, and I feel really good when you guys tell me the stories and how small things in your life, by changing small things in your life has become better. So even if I was able to change one person's life, if any one of you have benefited from the videos, I'm really glad about it. Today, the curse of Capricorn. See, in last video where I explained that you should not do remedies because there are people who will require remedy for everything. What I meant by the remedial part of the astrology is you should do the karmic remedies, which are very much necessary in your chart. For an example, a planet, suppose someone is about to run a dasha of Saturn. So the person will ask the remedy of Saturn, or somebody is about to run the dasha of Ketu. So the person will ask, okay, I'm running a Ketu dasha. What is the result of fifth house Ketu? Or what is the remedy of fifth house Ketu? And he will Google it, search it. There are like billions of remedies available, billion of pages available. You can go in and read it. But these are not remedies. And in few minutes you will know why. Because any planet is bound to give the result according to the energy of the house, energy of the sign where he is sitting. For an example, any planet sitting in Aries is bound to give the result of Aries. It is bound by the environment of Aries. For an example, if Saturn is sitting in Aries, in Dasha of Saturn, you are going to start new work. But why? Because Aries is number one sign. And in number one sign, something starts. And it starts because of the energy of the Aries, not because of Saturn. Saturn is a karma karaka. So karma karaka sitting in Aries, something new will start. But let's suppose you do a remedy for Saturn. You try to pacify Saturn. How is that going to help? Because Saturn is bound by the Aries now. All the planets, wherever they are sitting, they are bound by the energy of that house. Every single Rashi has a certain energy. I mean, to explain this, to explain this, I had to do a course of 40-hour course just on the energy of signs, which is about to finish now. So whichever house the planet is sitting in, he will give results according to the quality of that particular sign. So today we are going to talk about Capricorn. Capricorn is the most powerful Kendra in the chart. It is considered as the most important house in the chart. The most powerful Kendra, because it's a sign of karma. It's not only your profession. It's not only your job. It's a karma, natural karma assigned to you. You see, wherever your Capricorn is in the chart, wherever, you do karma there without thinking, without expectations. You're just bound to do it. Like someone has forced you to do it. Like other people will say, why this guy works so much in this particular field? The thing is, you're bound. That's the natural duty of the person. He feels I have to do it. Let's suppose Capricorn is in the fifth house. The person will do a lot of things for his kids, for students, for education, without expectations. That's how the Capricorn works. I've explained this several times before. Capricorn is a watery sign, but this is not a watery sign as you expect from the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because it is not an emotional sign. It's a logical sign. And the water inside it, and water inside Capricorn is like a pond. It's a close encircled pond. And only when some angel, some blessed person, some good soul get cursed, that signification of that particular planet goes in Capricorn. For an example, let's suppose someone has a Venus in Capricorn. You will see the wife of this native. I mean, this person will be like tied down by the wife, by the spouse. He will be all around his wife all the time. His whole life will be controlled by wife only. Venus in Capricorn. Why? Because Venus is a signification for spouse. A person will do a lot of things for his wife. And due to his wife only, he will not be able to go up in life. Due to his, because he has Venus in Capricorn, that's what I'm saying. Or Venus in 10th house also, it's the same combination. Suppose someone has a Venus in 7th, Venus in 10th house, same results will be occur. So the person will not be able to move forward in life just because of the Venus. So whichever planet is going in the Capricorn, it's a story of a cursed angel. It's a story of a soul which has been cursed to serve that person. Also, Capricorn is a pond where you protect, because you will be like a crocodile over there. Capricorn, there is a sign of crocodile, and you must have heard there are several stories of crocodile in a pond and how a crocodile works in there. But you think it's your territory, you think it's your area, you can handle it, and you try to protect it. For an example, let's suppose someone has a Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is debilitated there. A logical planet, a Brahmin planet, debilitated in the sign of Capricorn. So Jupiter in Capricorn will do a lot of things for the religion, but in the end, he will get bounded within the lake. He will limit himself. Jupiter in Capricorn tries to hide the knowledge. Mercury in Capricorn, he will hide the information, or he will have a critical. He will try to do something for his siblings or young kids that will become a curse for him. You will see all the stories, and I'm not telling the stories right now, because if I start telling the stories, the video will turn into the whole lecture, 2.5 hours, and how it is working. I'm just giving an example how the Capricorn actually works. So everyone who is in Capricorn, any planet in Capricorn, is a cursed angel. And what happens is when you get bounded within that lake, you're not able to move up in life. You have problems, severe problems in life. Once you solve this, for an example, anyone who has a Jupiter in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, any planet in Capricorn, or you have problems related to your 10th house, your father's finance, the remedy which I found working is a Gajendra Moksha stotra. Please go and read a Gajendra Moksha stotra every morning and evening. Light a diya in a Bramh Muhurta, read a Gajendra Moksha part. You will have a lot of relief from the Capricorn problems. There are certain other remedies as well, but the Gajendra Moksha part is the one which anyone can do. Similarly, every single sign in the chart, like there is one of my students, like this was my greatest achievement throughout the course. One of my students, he was not able to clear CA from last 6 years. And in 6 years, he got frustrated by it. He got delayed by 6 years because CA was not getting cleared. So marriage was not happening. Marriage is not happening, and it's kind of frustration which was growing inside him. So when I was teaching him in the course that this is how you see the promise in the chart. This is how you see when you have promised something to the God, and that is why God will take you as a prisoner. When he came to know about it, and he said, in 2006, I had a Gayatri Mantra Diksha, and I made a promise I will not eat in non-veg. Till 2011 he was okay. 2012 he started eating non-veg. And he said this day he started eating non-veg, his life started going downhill, because now he became the prisoner of the god. And after listening to that lecture, he said, okay, I'm not going to eat non-veg. It's my promise. I will keep it. I'm not going to have non-veg anymore. Within 6 weeks, he got his CA exam clear. Tell me the karmic remedies don't work. The karmic remedies absolutely works. The way they work in such a magical way that you have no idea what kind of effect they bring in other people's life. And I take this as my achievement. Even if one person leaves non-veg after listening to my course and become a better person, I mean, that's the achievement for me. So keep your promises with the God. And this is what I laugh sometimes with some of the students, that you want to pay me money to read out what you know, what you have done wrong. That's what pending karma reading is. What I do is usually I take out the chart and I tell, this is what your grandfather has done, this is your father has done, and this is his family pattern. And this is how it will get corrected. That's it. That's all I do in the pending karma. But internally, you know what promise you have made. Internally, you know what wrong you are doing. You know what's right, what's wrong. You only need confirmation from me. So better, instead of taking consideration from me, it's better you analyze yourself. You see where you're doing things wrong, what you can improve as a person. Once you start doing it, trust me, your life will start changing. So, Capricorn, Gajendra Moksha part. Gajendra Moksha part, the story of Gajendra and crocodile. I posted on the website. Please go ahead and read it. It's a beautiful story. That when no one can get you out, because nobody can get you out of Capricorn. Any planet which goes in Capricorn, you should not have any hope from it. Only Lord Vishnu can get you through it. There are certain other remedies, but they're based on chart. Like this morning when I was doing the reading, I told someone that every time you visit a Devi temple or any Shakti Peeth, that will backfire you. You have a curse of a Devi. And this particular person and his wife told, this particular person went to the Kamakhya Devi temple 2 times. Both times he was not able to enter the temple. So when you have a curse of a particular planet, a particular god, you can't even do the remedies. So it's better do the remedies according to your chart. But the Gajendra Moksha part, anyone can do. You can do it. Start at your home. You can start from tomorrow morning. You can Bramh Muhurta. You can start today evening if the video is released at time. This will not backfire. So I hope you guys like the video, and see you guys next time. Thank you.